Hello, welcome to a video on a bike. Yes, I'm actually riding a bike. How about that? So as I'm filming this today, it is 2 months and 1 day since I had the accident and broke my leg, and it is very nice to be on a bike. I rode the bike up and down my road yesterday, just to get a feel for it. Did about half a mile just up and down the road. So I'm just going for a quick ride because obviously I don't want to do too much. So the bike I'm riding is the e-bike that arrived while I was actually in hospital recovering from being hit, yes you guessed it, by an e-bike. It does feel a little bit strange, I must admit, riding a bike, and obviously it's a totally different bike in that I've got no bike remotely like the style of this one, and it feels weird. 20-inch wheels, 3-inch tyres, like some kind of fat bike. So I'm just catching the last little bit of light. It's about 6 o'clock. So the last video I put out was an unboxing of this bike, which is a Hitway BK6S. S for sport, maybe. I'll put a link up above to the unboxing video, and I will of course maybe in a week or so's time I'll be doing an actual review of this bike. So at the moment I'm quite enjoying it, and I've done all of 2 miles. So just to give everybody the full update of what's happened. So I spent 6 weeks and a couple of days in a plaster cast, had 5 casts during the whole time, and I had 8 days in hospital, but luckily I've managed to avoid having surgery, and the consultant was really pleased with the recovery that I'd got. I must admit, the more I've thought about it and speaking to a few other people, I am indeed really happy to have avoided having surgery. When I came out of the plaster cast, they gave me a space boot with the intention of trying to wean myself off it over about 2 weeks, and that 2 weeks was over a couple of days ago, and sure enough I've managed to wean myself out of it. So I can hobble around. I've probably got maybe 60-65% movement in my foot now. When it first came out of the cast I probably had 25%. So it is, I am getting there, but it will be a few weeks I think before I get full movement. Also, I've been using a vibrating massage gun, which I had a Hydra gun, and I'll drop another video up above with a review of that. I've had the Hydra gun, massage gun, for quite a while, and if I'm honest, when I came out of hospital, or out of the cast at least, I never thought to give it a try. But as soon as I started using that, I guess the combination of the massage of the muscles and the tendons, using that, also coupled with the blood flow it'll create, it seems to generate quite a lot of movement really quick. So I've actually got the first proper physio in a week's time. So it's a bit strange that it was 3 weeks coming out of the cast before I could get the my physio arranged locally, but at the hospital. But that's sorted for a week now. So in the meantime, I've searched on a number of websites and looked at different exercises. So I've been doing quite a lot of stretching to try to get it all moving. So the leg has actually been quite swollen, which I think is pretty much par for the course. I did have a little bit of a fright a few days ago because the leg swelled up, was very, very red, went very hot, and they sorted me out to go to hospital straight away pretty much to get an ultrasound. There was a concern it could be a blood clot, but it all proved out to be fine. It might have been a bit of an infection or just the general irritation and trauma that the leg has gone through, but that's calmed down now. Course of antibiotics, and that's calmed down now. So at the moment I'm walking with a bit of a limp, well, quite a bit of a limp actually. The foot is hard to get it to come up. I can point it down, but less so up. So walking isn't all that easy, and it does tend to point out a little bit, but it will just gradually improve. I think almost every couple of days there's a noticeable improvement, and it's a bit easier and less painful. So we're getting there, but overall, compared to where I was when I first did it, 2 months and a day since the injury, and I really wasn't expecting to be riding a bike already, albeit an e-bike, so obviously I'm not putting any real effort onto the leg. The irony of now having an e-bike is not lost on me, given it was an e-bike that did the damage, but ironically it will actually be quite good, I think, for the recovery. So I just wanted to update you and show you this very first ride on a bike, and I'm quite happy with that. So I shall see you in a week or so's time, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the Hitway e-bike. See you soon. Bye.